start a fire. Those who cause other creatures to die in such ways will fall into this hell. The hell of the scale. Merchants who cheat customers, take advantage of others, are dishonest in business dealings, or refuse to repay their debts, intentionally wind up the company without good cause, or keep property and assets they find that belongs to others, will fall into this hell after their death. The hell of iron balls. The Ksiti Sutra says that those who fall into the Avisi hell suffer relentlessly from swallowing iron balls when hungry, and from drinking molten iron when thirsty. Beings in this hell lie on the burning hot iron. As their mouths are pried open by clamps, burning iron balls will be thrown into their mouth. The balls burn their lips, tongues, throats, and intestines. When excreted, the balls are still red hot. The process repeats endlessly, and the pain is beyond imagination. The eighth hall, the hall of King Du Shi. King Du Shi is in charge of the great hell of fire and heat. The torture and suffering caused within this hell is never ending. From the ground to the sky, the inferno is everywhere, burning continuously for infinity. Those in this hell are burned for infinite time. They are bathed in boiling blood till death, and then revived again in the same hell. Their karma cleared, they fall into the ghost and animal realms, where they suffer from thirst and hunger, even from eating one another. After such suffering for immeasurable lives, it will be extremely hard for them to become human again. Even if they were to be reborn as humans, they will be easily irritated and have short lives, as the remaining retribution for their karma. Suffering in this hell is far more severe than in prior ones. The main causes are similar, but the offenses are much worse. Therefore, the retribution is much more extreme. The hell of burning marrow. Those who instigate the burning of lowlands, or who do so themselves, or build sealed spaces to suffocate and thus kill mice, mosquitoes, or ants, will fall into this hell. People often use electricity or fumigation to kill insects. Out of convenience, people burn the weed without knowing that many small creatures live in the ground and will be killed by the fire. We must be aware that these are serious killing offenses. Additionally, when cleaning, people often fumigate or use poison to kill ants and small insects. These are very bad karma. 3 days prior to such activities, we should sincerely ask Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva to compassionately protect these small creatures and ensure their safety. According to the Cause and Effect Sutra, incompetent doctors who worsen their patients' conditions will also fall into this hell after their death. The hell of pointed spikes, or hell of steel spikes. Those who engage in corruption, fraud, or bribery, and who oppress the poor, who unscrupulously cut others' wages, who treat others meanly, or who induce and encourage lawsuits, will fall into this hell to suffer the pain of pointed spikes. The hell of hacking. Those who cheat or steal money from others, disbelieve the dharma, or have wrong views will fall into this hell. Dishonest people who cheat and confuse the public for profit or pleasure will be punished the same way. Their bodies will be hacked into pieces just like a log. The pain is extreme. The hell of iron snakes. Foolish beings who condemn and look down upon the merit of charity giving, who instigate others to hoard and be stingy, and who speak against the nature's law of cause and effect, will fall into this hell after death. Buddha said that giving wealth results in gaining wealth, giving teachings results in attaining wisdom, and giving fearlessness results in having health and longevity. Also, the law of cause and effect runs through numerous lifetimes. Causing good to be done produce good effects, whereas causing negative actions will produce bad effects. Those who perform good deeds but have not received good effects, or who committed offenses but have not been punished, are still undergoing retributions from their previous lives. The hell of molten iron. In this hell, molten iron is poured into the offender's mouth. From head to toe, the whole body is burned instantly. A miserable scream of horror and wailing could be heard everywhere. This is the direct result of our bad deeds that we have performed within our previous lifetimes, especially from verbal misconduct. Beware that the mouth is the door to good and bad fortune. The hell of fire dogs. Sanfa Dulun says silkworm farmers will go to this hell. Those who fry living beings and who feed small animals to tigers or leopards will fall into this hell after their death, to suffer the biting and tramping by fire dogs. Just as nature provides for all living beings, we should also have compassion for all animals. The ninth hall, the Hall of King Pingden. King Pingden is in charge of the biggest hell of all, Avisi, which is the hell of incessant suffering. Suffering in this hell is much worse than the previous ones. Those who killed their parents and committed even more serious evil deeds because of their greed, anger, and ignorance will be sent to Avisi hell. This hell is arranged in layers of punishment halls, with fires from all sides. The offenders had committed the most evil of deeds when they were alive. So here they are to suffer the most severe torture. In addition to being burned, they will be sent to freezing places where cold winds blowing on them cuts like knives. The excruciating pain is beyond description. All transgressions are caused by one's karmas. There are 16 small hells with increasing levels of sufferings. Due to the varying degrees of causes, it will be an infinite time until the karmas are cleared completely, and only then can the beings here leave. The hell of wasps and scorpions. Yuzhun says, those who have power and wealth, but who are reckless and unscrupulous, or who seduce unmarried girls, who pretend to obey rules and orders, who fail to be good role models, and who cause others to do evil shamelessly, will fall into this hell after death. Today, people tend not to trust each other, or obey rules publicly, but indulge in evil behavior privately. All these are examples of why people go to this hell. The hell of poisonous snakes. Yuzhun says that the hell of wasps and scorpions and hell of poisonous snakes punish those who are shameless. Those with strong hatred also fall into this hell after death. Those who do not know the meaning of shame can easily commit all sorts of bad deeds. Those who are filled with hatred will act irrationally and thus commit endless karmas. They will fall into this hell after death. The hell of brain removal. Those who treat parents and teachers arrogantly, who show others how